met with President Xi yesterday with in-depth exchanges on some of the key issues concerning bilateral relations and global issues as well. So what were some of your major takeaways from those meetings?
Yeah, we spent the better part of 3 hours together, and we had met twice before when I was foreign minister and the president was vice president. So, we knew each other, and I think we have good dynamics in the conversation. We can talk very openly about things.
Well, during the meeting, President Xi emphasized the exceptional value of this future-oriented, new type cooperative partnership and also the need to further cherish and advance it. What is your understanding of this uniqueness of this partnership, and what is your vision in the next phase of it?
Well, I'm always realistic about these things. China, 1.4 billion people, Finland, 5.5 million people. So there's a slight difference of scale here. And of course, for a country like Finland, it's important to have good relations with big players, major powers like China. The uniqueness comes from the fact that I think we can trust each other. When we talk about trade, when we talk about business, when we talk about innovation. So that's why I had 25 companies here with me from Finland. We have 250 companies that are established here in China, including, for instance, Kone. A lot of Chinese people go up and down with the people flow in elevators and escalators, made in Finland or made in China and serviced in China. So there are a lot of good ties on that front. So it's always good when you come to a country which has such an important role in world politics to learn and live, and that's where the uniqueness comes from. There are no sort of taboos in our relationship, which is good. You previously said that Finland regards China as a land of opportunity or development opportunities, and just now, as you mentioned, that you brought a big business delegation with you this time around. And I noticed that tomorrow you'll be attending a business forum. So in which areas do you see the greatest potential for future cooperation? We're talking a lot about tech. We talk about green technology. We talk about green transition. There's some sort of basic industrial policies. So a lot of those things. But I'd also like to stress that we did forge a really good partnership between the 24 universities of applied sciences in Finland and Tsinghua University here in Beijing. I very strongly believe in exchange and understanding. So for instance, on the student side, we have 3,000 to 4,000 Chinese students in Finland, but we only have 200 to 300 Finnish students in China. So, I'm going to go home and give some recommendations and suggestions. Say, hey, why don't you go and do an exchange in China? Because you learn something. You live in a different culture, with a different perspective on life, and you probably come out of that experience much richer.